Yo, guys, welcome back to another episode. This is the first episode of the second year we're going on now. So, we're going to be counting down for the second year anniversary in 365 days.
That's gonna be crazy.
That's a while. That's a while, but that's going to be crazy when we hit there. So, like always, you got me in Memphis and my buddy here, Chase. We actually know each other in real life. And he is a pretty cool guy, good friend of mine. Chase, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do, what's your background?
Yeah. Originally met you whenever I was stationed at Fort Knox. Whenever I was in the Army, was there for 3 years. Came back home. Started working as a mechanic, and I've worked my way up to a store manager in Pep Boys now.
Hell yeah.
Okay, hell yeah. Oh, and guys, let you know we're having a little pizza party in Memphis. Or Michael couldn't be here today, so he's not having the pizza party, but he could be having a pizza party at wherever he's at right now. But I'm trying to get some pizza. Jeez, Jesus. All right, well, let's take a shot. Memphis? Well, no, wait. You have wine. Memphis, you have wine. Chase, you have shots, right? You have some shots.
I've got scotch. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. All right. Well, I'm taking a shot of Jack Daniel's honey, Tennessee honey. So that's the TikTok from last week. If you, I know Memphis knows what I'm talking about. I took a whole dome of Jack Daniel's to the head. And I was like, ooh, I want some more.
Chug
So I'm
it.
kind of going to be probably going on a whiskey kick
Yeah,
here soon.
Tornado chug it.
Tornado chug it, bro?
Yeah.
Come on. What are you trying to do to me? I can't even open this right now. Jesus Christ. We're going to have Donnie on here, guys. He's just dealing with some things. He'll be on a little later. He'll just pop in and we'll see him. So, Memphis, how's your week been?
My week? It's been alright. It's just been, playing games, bored out of my mind. But I mean, it's been going good.
Anything interesting happen at work, bro?
Work? No, I just want to fight everybody.
You just want to fight everybody?
Yes, I hate that.
Guys, I had my fiance just order the pizza, and I told her, I was like, get me any pizza as long as it's cheese. And she asked me what topping. I was like, I don't care if it's stuffed crust. And she's such a Billy badass, she got me stuffed crust.
Hell yeah.
I love stuffed crust. It's my favorite. So, Chase, what's your favorite liquor now? That's a good question, I feel like. For you, because I know last time you kind of liked everything, but like the main thing was Kraken.
Oh God, the terrible days of Kraken. so many hangovers.
Oh, I gave my Kraken bottle to my mother, but I had a big one, like it's fucking big. It was like this round.
So on a normal, I'll drink anything from like the Scotch whiskey I'm drinking now is called Clan MacGregor. Distilled in Scotland. I drank a lot of that. It's cheaper. Doesn't break my bank account as much. So, and then I always get down with the Evan. So, but
Okay.
At this point, I keep it to darks unless I go out. If I go out, I might have some shots of tequila, but that's only on like rare occasions. And I drink a lot more beer now too because I'm getting old.
Fair enough. Memphis, Chad's saying, get closer to your mic or talk like a man.
Eat my butt.
Not that close, obviously, but not my words, Chad's words. Don't text messenger, bro.
So it's Mike. Oh, yeah, dude, I'll show you how much of a man I am.
Memphis, just calm down. Just calm down. Listen. Just calm down. So I'm stuffing my face, and usually I try not to stuff my face until like later on in the show. But I'm a fatty. Let's take a shot. Let's really get this night started off. Let's get into some weird top. I got some things for us.
Cheers.
Cheers. So, I have a great question for you both. What do you guys think about the conspiracy theory of us living in simulation? Us living in a simulation. Like the actual and I actually think don't think crazy people. Actually what do you guys think about it? Could it be possible? You think it's possible, or do it's just off the table?
No.
What you believe in is real.
I feel that whole conspiracy theory is to throw you off of what's really going on. It's all a divide and conquer. That's what I think it is. Everything's divide and conquer.
Okay, what do you mean by that? As in, I'm saying, what do you mean by that?
Conspiracy theories have to come from somewhere.
Right.
Has to come from some source.
Mm-hmm.
So who the fuck is thinking of these sources? And all these fucking conspiracy theories come out of fucking nowhere, and it's always about the government, and it's always about this, and it's always about something that has to do with politics or the government, right?
Right.
Well,
so you think that
best way to divide people is to make them believe in something that may or not be real, or make them believe in something that they truly heartedly have a passion about, but this other side couldn't have that much passion about this and love this and believe in this more than that person. It's all about, I think personally, it's all about separating each other. So we're not all as one, because if we're all as a one people, we have more power than any place ever.
Right. Okay. What about you, Chase? What do you think about it?
So my only question to that is define simulation. Are we talking simulation like Gamer, the movie back in the day, or are we talking
as in so we are characters. We're all connected. We're all zeros and ones, right?
Okay.
And everything. So there's a good explanation of what the conspiracy theory that most people believe in. I actually watched one recently. It was a Shane Dawson one. Usually I don't watch his stuff usually, and it was a really good video. But basically, what most people believe in is that we are a video game and we're being controlled by aliens, you would say, and eventually there is we will find the cheat code or the ending of our game and we will break it, but the only way we're going to be able to do that is if we all realize that we're all one unit, one thing. And so it gets really deep too, as in, so there's this test out there where you take a test, you sit there, you write things down that you're thinking right then and there, right? And then you click a random number. I don't know how the test goes. I don't know much about it, but basically what I've seen was you think of some random stuff, you click a random number on this test, and the random number which you click is it shows a picture of almost everything you wrote down. Of you said blue, there's a blue sky. You said red, there's a red sign on the left hand side. It could be a convenience. And when I was watching the video, he did it I think 3 times, and he got there was always something lining up of what he was saying. So it's kind of we're all connected because we're all just zeros and ones, and we're just a video game, and our reality is just what our reality is not what we think it is. It's a simulation.
I don't know how I feel about that one. I guess I could understand the concept behind it or the idea behind it. I can't follow through with that one. Um, I could see it more so being the theory of kind of like in a glass or like a big bowl, like the sky is like aluminum foil. You know, poked holes in it. It's where stars come from.
Right.
Lamp on the
I've
outside.
never I've never heard of that one, honestly.
Yeah, it's
No.
a snow globe effect. You're in a big ball with aluminum foil wrapped around it. You got a lamp on the outside. Someone's poking holes in it. Most people would, whatever they believe in would think, that's the other other side of everything. But I could see that more so than a simulation. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, I just again, I understand the standpoint and background behind the simulation talk, but it's
Yeah.
not one that I can actually. I can find too many loopholes in that.
We'll see. Like technically, if you can't really take out us living in a simulation at all, because we really don't. There's who was it? Who was it? Chat should know this. Come on. Chat. Was it Elon? No, was it Elon Musk? Was it? He came out and said that there is like a crazy percentage that we actually live in not a simulation because there is no way to prove we don't live in a simulation because there's no way to prove really anything how we you know what I mean if religion like if you put in religion you can't prove religion you can only believe in it and hope it you hope and pray it's real and that's what you believe in etc so like that's why the conspiracy theory gets so big is because you can't really deny it could be real, right?
Okay.
One of the big things. So I'm gonna probably like and Donnie, I'm sorry we didn't acknowledge you when you got here, but I see your beautiful face. I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked them. So what the biggest thing about this conspiracy theory is the towers of Egypt, right? The towers of Egypt line up with Orion's belt, so people think that Orion is actually the creator of the game. And before Orion, we don't really can't really say. There's not really can't really say who was before Orion and who actually really made the whole game. But so the pyramids line up with Orion's belt, and the pyramids are like the same like width or like the same like diameter or something of the Earth, like exactly the same. And they think that the three little pyramids in front of them were the ones that the Egyptians actually built, and they just took claim of the three big uh, uh um um I was just had the word the
Pyramid.
pyramids, yeah, the three pyramids. So there's just that too. So I mean, it's like you can like I see where people don't believe in it, and that's fine. You believe what you want to believe in. It's just hard to knock anything how we could how any you know what I mean. It's kind of hard to knock conspiracy theories like those. You know what I mean? Where we're questioning our existence. You know.
Okay.
Like
That's
except for the flat Earth stuff, I think my personal opinion you kind of can, but at the same time there is very good arguments, very good arguments. Conspiracy theories are very crazy with their arguments, but I think that you can't really. I think, in my opinion, you can't really say for certain that is our existence, and if you question it it's reasonable to question it because you're just like, where do we really come from, right? And
well.
you
I mean,
can't really, I guess, figure it out.
I guess it makes a little more sense too, because I mean, so I read one. You guys ever have deja vu? You know,
Mm,
see something
yeah.
you think you've seen before. Um, so there was a theory. I was watching a theory on a reincarnation, and with that theory, whenever you have deja vu, it's an area or place that you remember from your past life.
I believe in that too. The Donnie, before we get into the bigger deep dive, what do you think about us being able, maybe living in a simulation? My
Anything's possible.
And I do want to say you haven't been on here for a bit, so I'm glad to have you back on. And I hope that you're enjoying life and things are going good on your end. But yeah, so what do you think about us being in a simulation? Like, what do you
Anything,
think about the whole conspiracy theory about that?
anything's possible. I don't. I mean, I wouldn't. Why is it a conspiracy though? Like, can
I
it not
see.
just be a
Well,
theory?
I think it's a theory. Yeah, I agree with that. I just think it's a conspiracy
What
theory is
separates?
because
Go ahead.
I think it's just a conspiracy theory just because like quote unquote normal people see people that believe in like us living in like a dome or us living in the Matrix, basically, you're living in a game, your simulation, et cetera, et cetera. They think that they're crazy and they're out of their fucking minds and they're like, they need fucking medicine. So I think that's why it's just claimed as a conspiracy. But keep going, what you're saying. Sorry.
I guess that's my question: is why is it? What justifies something being like? Is it if it's crazy? It's just automatically a conspiracy.
I I don't know. That's a good question. Because I mean,
But
really, you can count anything as a conspiracy theory. Because you can even say religion's a conspiracy theory for real.
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, really.
I think everything's a theory. I mean, like that. It's a hard topic. I'd say anything's possible. You can't just toss something out the window just because you don't agree with it. But um, I don't really think we're necessarily in a simulation as much as we're. Um, I don't think a lot of the stuff is right though. Like I don't know, man. That's a tough one. I'd say anything's possible. Um,
Nothing matters
we
because
could
we're
be a
all trapped in the
simulation.
system together, boys.
Yeah.
Well, so
Regardless, like my opinion on that is like a lot of people say like, well, we're in a simulation, we're doing things like because people are controlling us, but like
I mean, they are.
I
But
mean, I'm very spontaneous myself. Like I don't feel like it's possible for me to be controlled because of how
do you wake
like
up every day and go to work?
no.
You,
Yeah, I do,
yeah, you're controlled by
but
your job.
like
You're controlled
I
by
mean
your
my
bills, your car, your insurance. Everything is controlled in order to make you work for a company that pays you so they can pay their bills that make more money than you.
I mean I guess, but I also like I have the mindset of being like I don't really care. Like honestly, if I got fired tomorrow, I wouldn't really care.
Yeah.
right.
Like I always
I'll
just
drink to
kind
that,
of like
boy.
I'll drink to that one.
I don't really
Well,
care. Like I know I have bills and stuff, but I always figure out a way. So,
Sell crack.
but
No, don't do that,
Well,
kids. Don't do that.
and just to piggyback off of what you said too. So, what is true and what's not? So, let me ask you guys a question. What's a fact?
I
huh?
mean,
What is something
A
that is a
conspiracy
fact?
theory is an explanation of an event that claims it was the a result of a secret and often complex and evil. Oh, so it got to be evil? A conspiracy has to be evil?
Really?
What's
oh,
evil
okay.
about a simulation?
Because we're all trapped.
Well, I guess. Well,
We're not
okay. So,
actually free. We're believed to be free just to not be free.
but how did like in our if we feel like we're free, then I think we're free, right? So, like, I think I'm free,
I was about to
but
say
I
I feel
think
pretty free.
I feel pretty free. See, but I guess I could see it as that conspiracy as being like I don't think
But
that's
see, you also
I don't
gotta
think that would be
think. You also gotta
conspiracy. I
think
don't
you're
know,
not
man.
free. You also gotta think you're not free. You can't hop in your car and go 200 mile an hour down the road, no consequences. You can't go walk outside butt ass naked because you want to. You can't
Now,
go punch
I
somebody
can
in
do
their
that.
mouth
I live in
because they
the
were running
neighborhood.
their shit and without any consequences. You're not actually free. We're all trapped in the system
Bro, you're
together
talking
with
about doing
laws.
criminal stuff though.
But
Like
it,
you're
but
trying to
but
do
but
criminal
it's
stuff.
still free. But it's still free. That's all I'm
Okay,
trying to get
so
to. It's still free at the end of the
okay,
day.
I mean, there's certain things you
supposedly,
can't do, but
You
for the
can,
most
you
part,
can
I
do it.
yeah,
You're
can
just
just
not
like
allowed to do it.
go off and goof off.
but like you really do have a lot of freedom more than you would in a
Yeah,
lot of
more than most
situations,
people.
right?
Yeah, most people in
Yeah,
our situation of being Americans, yes. We have
Yeah, so like,
more everything than most countries. I'll give it that. But still, at the end of the
but
day,
like,
nobody's truly ever free unless you're the rich man on the top of the mountain making
I
all
mean,
that money.
if you go to Epstein Island, I heard it's free.
Sheesh!
I heard it's pretty free there.
You're trying to gain freedom.
damn,
No, he's gonna take my freedom away.
damn,
You're gonna put me in a goddamn basement.
peace and love.
But no, what I was saying about the whole fact thing is, what is a fact? You know, a fact is a proven theory.
Yeah.
Okay, well, how is it proven? A proven fact or a proven theory is actually just something that someone came up with that the majority believe to be true. That's why it's quote unquote factual. That's how a theory becomes a fact. How do you know time is real? It was something that a man decided to, research. This is what he said. Everybody thought he was crazy at first. Then he started explaining it. More people got on board. There you have time. Same thing with colors. Green could be blue. Blue could be red. I mean,
Yeah.
You ever think about how language was developed?
Yes,
how did
every
people
fucking
start-
day, bro.
Oh
people
my
start-
I could
god!
run into somebody
Dude,
tomorrow and
yes.
they'd be like, I'll be like, bro, what are you saying, bro? I don't understand. But they don't. But then I sit there and think, what do I sound like to them?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
think about this. Like,
Exactly.
we can't understand some languages, and think about the people that can't understand us. That that we sound probably we sound probably the same way in each other's ears. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're probably like, the fuck. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? What? Like, we're just both like, huh? Like, what? Think about if you ran into someone that didn't speak English, speak a whole another language, right? And you're asking them directions, and you're both, huh? You know what I mean? Like, you don't know, like, at all. Like, you just. How did that conversation go? You know? But it's weird how language is. Where did language come from? It just, you go into the rabbit hole of so many things when you question a lot of shit.
Let's just
I'll be sitting there driving
I've
sometimes,
learned.
and
let's all
I'll
get
just
together and
completely.
make a cult that only speaks Latin.
You know how hard that would be?
they really easy, considering the fact that Latin is one of the languages to all language. That's why it's used in the medical field. Is because it's a universal language.
Yeah.
The only language I don't understand is Chinese and Japanese, because they're not like letters.
That's the
and stuff.
only language,
They're-
bro. I don't
they're
understand
I
any
don't
language besides
understand them,
English
but
and Spanish.
when I see Arabic, I can see that okay, that looks like words. I just don't know what it says. When you look at Chinese and Japanese and stuff like that, it's symbols. They're not written together. They're
Dude,
just
Japanese-
there's one thing, and then there's a symbol, and then there's another symbol, and then another symbol. It's
You talk about kanji.
weird. It's weird.
The Japanese and
Alright.
Chinese people have life figured out.
Yeah.
Dude, they do.
They didn't back in the day.
They just,
Sheesh. My bad.
chill out. Calm down.
AC 130 above.
Shut up. Shut up. Alright, so, Donnie, you can't take shots because, you're a pussy! But...
Oh, you called me
together-
last minute and was like, "Will you please come on today, please? I'll suck you
Dude,
off."
I
was
dude, I said-
"Dude, there's 30 minutes till it starts. I don't have alcohol."
don't act like... Literally, don't act like... you have a Miller Lite in your hand! What do you do? What do you mean? Don't act like you were hitting me up 30 minutes before we were supposed to be doing the show, and you're like, yo, bro, I know you're about to do the show. Can I please come on the show? I'll suck you off. What are you talking about, dude?
Yeah, dude, he's always trying to suck my dick. Always. Dude, Donnie's over here gargling my shit.
Mm. Wait, what wine are you drinking, fam?
Moscato. By the way, this bottle was full before I got on here.
Oh my gosh, it's okay. My glass is almost empty. That was filled.
I also got
Yeah, donut.
Sagara, and then I got the Seven Moons. This shit's gross, but I'm still gonna drink it.
Is
Yeah,
that's
donut.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is. Here, let me see it, babe. I was gonna put
Let me
it in
see
my.
it,
All right, let's
babe.
take a shot.
Dude, don't be
Let's
trying
take
to
a
act
shot,
like
boys.
Why
don't
do
be
I
trying to act
gotta
like
use
that girl with you.
What?
Cheers.
Cheers! Oh,
Cheers.
wait, Donnie, how many Miller Lights do you have?
2. I'll chug
Two?
one.
Imagine, yo,
Ooh,
shotgun,
that's
yo,
what
balls,
you,
balls.
you knew exactly what question was coming next. You knew he knew.
I'll shotgun one,
All
but
right.
I can't do it right now.
Why? Is it 'cause
No,
you're
we don't.
mad?
No, shotguns are too messy. We'll just do a chug. We'll just do a
I
chug.
also stole this bad boy. Okay, it's a. Can you see it?
Yo,
Where's my?
I'm gonna call your wife right now. Tell her that you stole her drink.
I stole this
Oh?
from her. Yeah, it's a strawberry Rita. It's
I'm
really
telling her.
big.
I'm
So
telling her. I'm telling her.
Chase, do you have beer?
Do I have beer? No.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
He can do a tornado
Well,
chug of
then-
a bottle of Jameson.
Dude, shut the fuck up about your tornado chug. All right, dude. You're asking for too much. You know. So my next idea is I want to do a TikTok where I grab the beer, right, and I just do that, right, and chug a whole beer like that. But my throat doesn't really want to like make it just goes down smoothly. It's like,
dude, shotguns with beers are so forced.
Easy.
I mean,
dude, yeah.
shotgun, no. But
I feel like it's something that you got to force it down because it just burns. If
Yeah,
you
I
chug
see.
like
Carbonation.
I love chugging seltzers though, dude. Like that's like chugging water. I'm just like, and then like a couple 30 packs later, I'm like, oh god, I made a mistake.
Shotguns. He said, Mike said shotgun it, bitch titties. Kayla said, I bet Memphis can't speak hentai.
Hentai is like hentai is like porn language.
I love-
Like anytime you like
porn.
anytime you like walk in on somebody watching porn on like some old school like Logitech speakers,
Hey,
that's
hey,
hentai.
Hey, bro, come on, man. Like, look at this. Like, don't talk
So,
about my
I,
Logitech. Come on, man. It's $40. $40. Come on. Come on. I even got the sub too. I think I threw it away because my dog chewed up the cord.
So, I got the Drunken Idiots live account. Like we can't. I got the live banned until like the next couple days.
What are you talking about?
I was doing TikTok live. You know, I was
You
just
get banned on TikTok?
I can still post. I just can't go live. So I'm sitting there. I'm hitting my
Your wife?
tobacco. I'm hitting my tobacco pin, right?
Hitting your wife? Okay.
And they thought it would. Yeah, Donnie. Yeah, you're right. and they thought it was THC. Like, for God forbid they would think that, right?
It probably was THC. We ain't dumb.
Sorry, kiddos. It's okay. We'll be alright, babe. Fuck that tornado! We'll ride the wave, baby!
Oh, there's a tornado?
What?
There's a tornado? Oh, you
Dude, they're telling where I live right now to shelter in place, but what I say about that is, fuck a yeah. Kim just texted. What'd she say? We're fine!
No, you're not.
Is there a touchdown, though? Is there a touchdown?
Is there a touchdown or is it just a warning? Hang on. Oh, warning means it isn't touchdown. Well, what does it look like outside?
Oh
Are
my
they?
gosh.
Oh.
Crazy.
Bro, I don't live very far from you, so there better not be a damn touchdown.
Be on the idiots, and then suddenly someone gets fucking snatched up. By...
Okay.
Don't be me, boy.
That would be absolutely extravagant.
Dude, that be
All
where
right.
we go viral. When it gets
I was
snatched.
about to say the views on that podcast.
That just gets snatched out of the roof.
So everyone knows on the live stream on the YouTube, I'm gonna be very aware of what's going on.
That's
I
cap.
might dip out. You might see some shit going on. I don't know. The house could just pick up.
Fucking-
Pick up Jordan.
It'll be-
in the seat.
Jordan's podcast video would look like Wizard of Oz, dude.
Facts. All right. So what were we? Okay. So we're talking about me getting banned off the TikTok.
Yeah, what happened?
So they thought I was hitting a THC pin, and I don't do THC. Not a fan of it, man. And I was hitting a tobacco.
Such a dirty liar, dude. You're such a dirty liar. What?
You can't do anything with Donnie here. You can't. You just can't.
It's so they were like, oh, it's a THC pin. We're gonna ban you for
They
a
know
couple
that.
days. Like,
How'd they know that?
well, you wouldn't have thought they did, but But so what I was
I
learning
literally went through airport customs with a THC pin. It's just like, oh, that's vape. And nothing was said.
Well, what it is because it's TikTok's owned by China or something like that, and they were really, really, really strictly against marijuana.
That's what they're strict against, dude.
Yeah,
Backwoods, baby.
that's what they're worried about. They're worried about people smoking marijuana on fucking TikTok. Like, who the fuck worries about that? That's my question. You're what am I doing so wrong? I'm trying to fix my camera. I'll probably look like a fucking retard, like an idiot. But yeah, but who worries about marijuana anymore on a social platform, in my opinion? But I was learning on TikTok that they do this so on TikTok they do this match thing where you can go against people, and your communities go head to head, and it's based off likes and shares and gifts, and the more gifts, the more likes, the more shares you get, the more points you get. And then after all the gifts that are sent, I didn't know any of this. I looked back and they were TikTok was like, you earned $5, and I was like, how? Wait.
Here, let me get $5.
Oh shit! Hang on. The actual warning's going off. Hang on. Hang on.
We just see fucking Jordan.
Just get wiped out. Get to the goddamn basement.
It's all fun and games until we see his feet in the air.
It's all fun
Okay,
and games.
so either what will happen is my power will go out, or my power will go out because Donnie knows where I'm from. When we had tornado warnings, we hid in a ditch, and we kind of just waited for that tornado to come. And if it came,
the time you sit on your front porch and just watch.
exactly. So really, the reason why is so I'm not too worried about it. It happens. It has happened in Kentucky plenty of times, but it's not as common as it is on other places. So let's hope it doesn't hit here. I'm probably jinxing myself over here.
Big views. It's okay.
Big views.
It's okay if it does. Big views. Post it on TikTok.
So
The title for this video is gonna be massive.
right. Major views. You know what? We could go viral after this. Totally worth it.
Totally worth it. 100%. Just die.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Just get in that tornado. Just jump in there. Take your camera with you, bro.
Big views, bro. Big views.
For real.
100%.
Just wear a body cast before you jump
You
in.
talked
there.
about you talked about being in a simulation, and then all of a sudden he gets annihilated by a tornado. Like,
Damn.
It's like a bad game of D&D.
All right, so I want to take another shot because I don't know what's gonna happen in the next like 30 seconds, 2 seconds. Who fucking knows? Let's take another shot, boys. Let's get this party started. Next question. So here we go.
Gone.
What is your favorite? What is your guys' favorite like genre of movies to watch? What is like something? No matter what, who's in it, no matter what's it about,
Action.
it's in that genre that you like you know, action, scary. You just like fuck it. I don't care if it's good.
Murdered. I'm just.
my
And
favorite
you just-
genre. My favorite genre is the ones where like, stepmoms get like stuck in various places. They get stuck in various places, you know.
I what am I doing? Why did I think Donnie was a good idea? I don't know, man. I was like, you know what? Donnie's been a cool guy, but then I forgot he always begs for the Baskins. Anyone that doesn't know that, me and Donnie, when we want to like, you know, physically like harm each other, we're like, you're asking for the Baskin. So you know, so like he literally always. He has that face that you want to hit. You know what I mean? That face. He doesn't have a face that's like. His face is so annoying. You just want to like. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't get it. I don't understand what's being said right now.
You don't understand anything, do you, Donnie?
I understand a lot of things, but I feel like you're coming on to me right now.
I'm coming.
No, he's coming
Whoa,
on you.
whoa.
Whoa, dude. Send
Whoa,
the video.
dude. Whoa, dude.
Dude, send the.
So Memphis, what's your favorite genre of movies?
Guns, action.
That's a great. Bravo, Memphis. The Oscar goes to Memphis. I love guns, action. Yeah. Everything with guns. You know what? Sign me up. I'm down. Let's go.
Look, my favorite. It might not be a genre.
Coming this summer.
But like
more
my
guns,
favorite-
more
favorite
action,
kind of movies,
and a whole lot of explosives.
are like bank robbery shit. My
So,
favorite is
okay.
bank robbery. It has.
Have
to
you
be
seen
bank
Free
robbery
Guy?
movies. No, but my favorite robbery movie is The Town.
So wait, have you ever seen? Okay, so you like bank robberies, but
Yeah.
here it's not a movie; it's a show.
Well,
Have you ever seen Heist?
No, just because
That show
it was
fucking
in like
sucks.
Spanish.
Dude, no, shut up, Donnie. Dude, I just want to I want to slap you right now, bro. Just shut the fuck up. Nah, so it's in a different language, yes, Memphis, but they have voiceover, so like you just can't pay attention to their like.
the lips are not gonna be
You
matched
don't-
up
you-
with
as
the
a-
voices.
you don't- you
I
don't
tried
pay-
to watch
you don't
Ip
pay
Man.
attention.
Listen,
You
I
don't
tried
pay
to watch
attention.
Ip Man. It was not the same. Like, listen, I loved the fighting scenes in Ip Man. Don't get me wrong. But I could not understand a fuck what they were saying, and I don't like reading. And then with the lips, and then the words, just
He sounds like a what's that Simpsons movie where he's like, I was elected to lead, not to read.
So wait, you basically just won't watch it because you don't want to read.
No, it's just the fact that the words don't match up with the lips. That's why I can't watch anime. I literally can't watch anime. It's just a dude.
What do you? Okay, well, anime has came a lot of way. Don't come after anime, dude. I will slap you across the
Dude,
fucking
y'all gotta
face,
hit me with
man.
hate. If y'all like anime, hit me with hate. The only one I liked was Death Note.
Dude, okay, anime has came to the point where it's
Anime is
Disgusting. It's just porn now.
I can't stand you both. You both
Did
are
you
just
say anime came?
you both just deserve.
I mean, you come.
Donnie deserves like a titty twist type deal right now. You know what I mean? All right, let's
That in a hot
let's
minute.
get to let's get to Chase here. Chase, give me something good.
Show us your nipples.
Nice.
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 Nice. I don't
Nice.
know. I'm kind of torn right now. So, you know me, I'm a huge movie watcher.
Right, yeah.
So I critique everything. Right now, I'm actually going back through a lot of horror movies, more suspenseful horror than anything. I like the jump scares because, like, whenever it's just like you're sitting there knowing what's about to happen, it's not scary. I mean, I can pretty much pick through horror movies and find out what's going to happen.
Right.
But the jump scare movies, the suspenseful horror movies, like Halloween, for instance. Don't know if y'all have seen the new one yet. It was not bad for what it was worth with all the old actors. I did not like that one. But now the old Halloweens, those were good.
I like two and three. Number one, I didn't like very much.
I'm gonna go
because
take a
it was
piss. I'll be right back.
old. Like number one was too old to be good. If you get what I'm trying to say.
I agree. I
But
liked
I
Rob.
loved two and three.
Well, I mean, I liked Rob Zombie's recreate of the first Halloween.
I didn't
Showed
see
Michael
that.
Myers as a kid. Showed how he became the mass murderer that we all knew. I loved that because they never did that in the Tom Carpenter's Halloween.
Yeah.
But
I like that one too.
But at the same time, you cannot deny the suspensefulness and the jump scares behind the old Michael Myers movies were absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
The newer ones were created just like new horror movies. You could literally guess what was going to happen.
Yeah, for real. No, that chick's dying for sure. I know that. Yeah. Yeah, for real. Oh, there she goes. She's gonna trip. I know it. I knew she was gonna trip. There she goes.
Yeah.
Oh, she's dead.
Yep, go ahead and count them out. Like they're gone. They're banging in the bathtub or something. Yep, they're done.
What's that movie? What's that movie? House of Wax. I think that's what it was called, dude.
Good one. That was a really good one. I really
There
liked
was like a part where they're like doing it in a tent or in a car or something, and then they die. And I was like, every time someone has sex in these type of movies, they die.
That's because they're. But no, I mean that right now that's what. Favorite movie is Shawshank Redemption, but that's a prison escape movie, and that's because of story.
Oh yeah, Shawshank's a great movie. I was really bummed out though that like 60 or 70% of it was not even real.
Oh yeah, not factual at all. But now, based off a storyline, phenomenal.
Yeah. It's a great story. I was upset too that they caught the guy that it was based off of. They finally found his old ass.
So if you didn't catch any of that, I know you didn't catch any of that, Jordan. So
No, yeah. No, sorry.
right now I'm on suspenseful horror as my genre of poison right now.
Right.
Long story short, just like we talked about, kind of like the Michael Myers series. I've been watching a lot of the old Tom Carpenter ones.
Okay.
So I like more of the jump scares, the jump scare. It's
Right.
like suspense, everything's calm for 10 seconds, and then boom.
Right.
Boom.
Okay.
One
Okay.
scene you're getting it in, next scene your fucking head's chopped off.
Yeah.
See, when I sit there and think about genre, shit. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna kind of like I'm either gonna jump on my phone, which my phone is actually at 14%. So I'm gonna kind of like wrap this up as well. We're gonna hit one more topic after this. I'm just letting you guys know because there is very high chances that we're being told that there's gonna be a tornado hit like right up the road from me, like Dixie Highway area. So, my favorite genre. So I will be in the mood of an action, right? But then there's times where I actually want to watch a movie to cry. Like will watch a movie to cry. Like I will
Really?
want to, yeah. Like I will watch a movie of a puppy dying or like someone dying or something really really sad happening just to cry. I don't know what it is, but I really I don't know what it is. And there's some movies where you don't see emotional at all, right? And I'll be kind of tearing up. But then there's some movies that say Kayla will watch and she's tearing up and she's like, "How are you not emotional?" I'm like, "This shit's a pussy shit." I'm like, you know what I mean? So like, there, I love action, and then I also love I love true. I love emotion.
Like,
Oh, I love emotion.
like it's like you feel how like you know that the actor's actually trying to make you
Yeah.
feel like their emotion in that situation of the person in the movie.
Well, have you guys ever
Right.
seen Warrior, the movie Warrior with Tom Hardy in it?
No, I don't think so.
I feel like dude. I don't know. What's it about? Like,
Long story short, two brothers, one's a prior,
Yeah.
the other one's a high school teacher. Both of them used to be fighters. They end up they haven't spoken in like 10 years after their mom and dad split. One went with the mom, one went with the dad.
that's.
Uh,
Oh, wait.
They both enter a tournament like for the greatest fighter of the world.
Yes. Oh, yes. The dude. What's his name? He's off of 21 Jump Street. Right?
Channing
No.
Tatum or Jonah Hill?
No. No.
Oh,
No. He was
talking
in
about
that.
21 Jump Street.
He was.
Fighting.
It's got Tom Hardy and it's got the redhead guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're thinking about fighting with Channing Tatum, bro.
yeah.
Well, there's a movie that's very similar to that. Like,
It's fighting.
they're two UFC fighters and they end up fighting each other. They're brothers.
Yeah, on the top of a penthouse right next to. That's fighting with Channing Tatum and another.
Oh, okay.
I forget what the
okay.
actor was.
No, the other
okay.
movie is the movie that the other guy's talking about is really good.
Chase. His name's Chase. Don't call him the other guy. Fucking pussy.
I wasn't here for the introduction. I'm sorry, Chase.
They got fine.
I'm just messing.
Asshole dead. I mean,
So, I actually have two people here right now that I met at a party, and I'm gonna compare. So, Dottie, you knew how fucked up we really got on the party we had, right?
We didn't get fucked up.
Well, I mean, we got
women
fucked. Yeah,
up.
that's true. It
Or
was.
my lady got fucked up.
Yeah,
I don't know if yours
yeah.
did.
I don't think Kayla did at all. Actually, I don't know. I'm not too sure. I have to ask her that. So there was a one Pacific party. Chase already knows. He already knows which one I'm about to talk about. So we were at my grandma's house. Some shit happened. We go back to Chase. Chase is on the phone. He's like, "Get like $150 worth of liquor," and I'm like, "Oh shit, what's about to fucking happen?" And we go back to Chase's place. Remember, we're next door neighbors. It's about like 5 in the morning. We're playing beer pong still, and he's like, "Yo, take these 2 ghost shots." And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "What the fuck are these ghost shots?" He's like, "It's like tequila, some Jaeger, some rum, some whiskey, some vodka."
no. So I remember the mixture. The ghost shot that I made. It is literally vodka.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It is a quarter vodka. It is a splash of Russian whiskey. Because remember, I had the Russian friend that I was in the army with who got vodka.
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah.
It was a splash of Russian whiskey, and then it was topped off with Jack Daniels.
Wasn't there Jaeger in there or no?
No,
Dude, there's no.
Huh.
There's no. Your area is not in the tornado area.
Well, it was.
According to this radar.
Well, Kayla's watching Mark Weinberg right now, and he's saying that it was in like West Point or something, and then it
looks like it's to the east of you guys, but
it could have changed. It could have changed directions too.
Because you're in Shively, right?
You know, if we blow up
Yeah,
and
yeah,
somebody comes back to watch this episode, they're gonna know exactly where you are.
They're gonna know a general
They're
direction.
gonna be like, "Oh man, I'm looking for this guy. Oh, there's his car. Hey, buddy,
It's in
can I get an
PRP.
autograph? Let me get a picture,
Well,
bud."
well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm very cautious. I haven't post. Like I have a post.
Cut this out. Sorry.
I don't have any post of my cars or have any post of like my house or anything like that.
Then
So
I'll help him out with the cars. It's okay.
All I gotta do is ask where your house is.
Where's it at,
that's
Memphis?
true.
Oh yeah, it's right down there. Right? You see that
So, this
car right
radar,
there?
it looks like it's east of PRP and Shively and Valley and all that.
Yeah. Give me
It
more
looks-
information. Yes.
It's bad in your old hometown though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now I know where he used to live. Okay.
so all right. So this night,
Really?
me and Chase were sitting there playing beer pong. We're going off. So me and Chase had a streak going of like, I think,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's nothing better than a good
Just remember-
beer
Brooke
pong streak.
50.
What was it again? Wait, say it again, Chase.
It was 49 because remember Kayla and Brooke beat us at 50.
Yeah. So we were killing the game, and then, so me and Chase are like, "There's no way Kayla and Brooke are gonna beat us." Dude, somehow, some way, that game we choke, right? After that game, we're in the corner like crying for a little bit, and then he's like, "Go shots." I'm like, "What the fuck are go shots?" He's like, "I got you." I take 2 go shots, right? We play another thing of beer pong, and I just go, "Oh." And I'm like I'm doing this number, and Kayla's like, "I think he needs to go." Chase is like, "No, he's good." I walk in front of the beer pong table, I fall straight to the floor, and Chase is like, "Okay, he needs to go." So I stumble all the way to across the street to my townhome, and then I face plant. I sit in the chair, right? I face plant into our sidewalk. I threw up everywhere. Chase had to come out, pick me up over his shoulders, and carry me up into my fucking bedroom. Actually, I think he carried me into the shower because I sat there in the shower for like, I think, hours, bro. Dude, I was fucked up, bro. When I was drinking for, you guys know this feeling when you drink because you're angry and you're upset. I was drinking for that night because I was so pissed off. I was just pissed. It was not a good night.
Dude, a good bathtub is like underrated when you're just too drunk.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
big fat
Yeah.
bathtub. I'm taking a drunk bathtub night too many times to count.
Good bathtub
You know, I've
with
actually
a
never.
towel.
I've gotten a drunk
for a
shower,
pillow.
but I've never gotten a drunk bath.
It's not really a bath. You just crash in that bath and you just keep
Oh.
throwing up
Okay.
into the bathtub.
Okay. Now, I understand now.
It's a cup of
It's kind of
shame.
like not a portable, a big ass sink that you can just lay in.
Of a shame.
And then the next day, you just turn the shower on and
tub
just
of
hose
shame.
yourself down,
Perfect
hose
name
everything
for it.
down.
The tub of shame.
So,
Cork.
the best part of that story, my, Chase, do you remember this? My 10-year-old little sister was with us the whole night. And, like, the next morning she goes, "Jordan, please never get that drunk again." I was like, "Oh, damn, I feel so bad you seen that." I felt so horrible. I was like, "Man, I'm horrible. I'm a horrible person. I'm a horrible person."
Well, yeah, 'cause remember, she asked me that night. You may not remember at all, because she asked me. She was like, "Is he drunk?" And I was like, "Oh, honey, yes."
Yeah. Shit. Kayla says in chat, she says in chat, he wouldn't get out of that tub. I was so annoyed because I thought he was gonna choke on his own vomit.
Dude, that rarely happens though when you're that drunk. If somebody's there to help
So-
you and watch you, that rarely happens.
I remember this. So Kayla says, "My little sister told Kayla to go to bed. She can take care of me." She says, I was like, bitch, no. She was 10 years old, guys. Think of this. She was 10 years old, going, I will take care of this drunk man that doesn't know where the fuck he's at. And the thing is, like, I was in the shower, so I'm naked, and I'm like, bro, this don't need to be open this.
So you're telling me Chase saw you butt naked?
I don't think
everywhere?
I think I got naked after he left. I'm pretty positive.
Let me know, Chase. Let me know what he's been looking like nowadays.
There's been some times where me and him like
whoa
shut up.
Whoa, that was a little sus.
So when me and Chase got drunk, so he's from Alabama, I'm from Kentucky, and so we would go, who could drink more, the Alabamans or the Kentuckians? And we would judge it based off us. So we would literally be, every time we party, 5 o'clock in the morning, still shot beer, shot beer, shot beer, shot beer, and we would all.
The best one so far was Justin, the guy from Texas. Bro, yeah. Absolutely hilarious. Because be mindful, right? So I throw these parties at my townhouse all the time. A bunch of army dudes would come over, a bunch of my guys, they would come over, and then so my ex-wife brought over one of her college friends. His name was Justin, and he was from Texas.
Fucking wet in the tub.
Yeah, so now be mindful. We had been drinking for like 2 hours before this cat fucking shows up.
Yeah.
A bunch of combat engineers, and fucking Jordan and Kayla. We're all fucking like, I wouldn't say hammered, but we're definitely feeling it at this point.
Yeah.
And then he walks in, and he's like, I can outdrink all of you. And all of us just kind of stop and look at him like, guy. Stop it.
Just calm down.
I can hang with all of y'all. Well, I'll do shot for shot with you. And everybody looked at me, and I looked at him, and I was like, you want to go shot for shot with me? Yeah. You're going to die.
He didn't hit 5 shots. Let's just put it this way.
He hit like 3 or 4 shots, had like 4 or 5 beers, and this kid was fucking plastered. Puking in my bathroom the whole night, right?
That's the worst.
So he walks out of my bathroom. I had a little like half bathroom in my kitchen. He walks out of the bathroom. He's fucking wiping his face off of puke. And me, Alciati, Jordan, and Georgie were sitting there. We took like 2 shots back to back and shotgunned a beer. And he's looking at us like, how are y'all still going? And we just all started laughing at it.
The best part of that night, we all decided to go to Waffle House, and he randomly spears up, I'll pay! We go, you'll pay? He's like, yeah, I'll pay for everybody. And he just hands Chase his card, and he's like, all right, you're paying. He's like, yeah. You're like, do you want to come? He's like, yeah, throw me in the back seat. We throw this motherfucker in the back seat, go to Waffle House. And he's just over here like falling over, dude.
That's the best though. You know you're having a great time when you can't stay awake. All right.
But the funny part was like he was like, yeah, Texas gonna beat your ass, not much. And we're just like, okay. Chase, you remember you gave him a ghost shot actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fucked him up.
He said he was going to do every shot that I did that night. Now, guys, nowadays I'm not as much of an alcoholic as I was back then. Like, I drink on the weekends and only on the weekends. But back then, I was a heavy alcoholic in the Army, and I could literally drink a fish underwater. Like, it was horrible.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely vouch for that one.
Like, I would throw down 2 handles in a 30 rack and still be walking. I wouldn't be walking straight, but I'd be walking.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
What'd you say, Donnie?
That's nuts.
Yeah. Oh,
I couldn't even drink that much in my heyday.
I'm on my
when
second wine bottle. I'm
that
just
night,
sitting here.
that night, so like Chase was there the night leading up to the night that I got really fucked up. Chase was there for what was happening, and it was he was there for moral support and stuff. So he was like, "I'm gonna get you fucked up, right?" Bro, I'll say he spent a good amount of money on alcohol, and I would tell you now, when we woke up, that money was out the fucking window. Remember, this man spent at least $100 on alcohol, and that alcohol was, I mean, it was nowhere to be found.
I spent like 300 that night for alcohol.
Yeah,
Because I bought you 2 bottles of the shit you wanted. I bought me 2 bottles of the shit I wanted. And I bought Kayla and Brooke a whole bunch of shit that they were going to drink so they could get, fucked up with us too.
yeah, dude, it was crazy. It was crazy. Like that was one of the most. I still to this day I'm like that party right there. It was crazy. It was nuts. And the thing is, like, we've always had parties.
Little parties. I've never been
Well,
to a
see,
big party.
well, that's what our parties were like.
Little parties are the ones where you usually get way drunk.
Yeah.
We never had like we never really like we wouldn't have like 100 people, 50 people, and we would have about like 10, 20 tops people, and just getting fucked up. And usually me and Chase would be over here still drinking and still fucking taking shots, and we're just still trying to outdrink each other. And like there was times he would outdrink me, and there was a lot of times where we just like drink until we both just went to sleep. I don't know if there was ever a time where he threw up and I didn't, because that's like how we judged it. But I do know there was a lot of times where we both walked away going home, or he's walking upstairs into his bed stumbling very, very badly.
I think I've crawled up those stairs a couple of times.
Dude, you did crawl up the stairs once or twice.
I guarantee you there's a couple times that I crawled my ass up the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
Then there was a time or two I just slept on the fucking couch.
Oh, yeah. There was a lot.
I've done that. I remember one time, there's a couple times, but I had like a big old house party, and one of my roommate's buddies, I had a roommate who was psycho. Like, he would show up and just start doing cocaine with his friends. And so one time I had a party going with my friends, and then he showed up with like him and 5 of his friends, and he showed up with a bag and was snorting in the other room. Came to the party, and one of his buddies started a fight. Like, literally, like, his smallest friend, who was probably like 4 foot tall, starts a fight with like this dude who's probably like 6'3", a solid like 300 pounds, like backwoods dude. Don't start a fight with this guy. Starts a fight with this dude, and somehow it got separated. And the big dude, and somehow I got separated and de-escalated, and then my roommate's friend was still talking smack. And next thing I know, this dude charges through, like, everyone at the party was like in the hallway in between them. He charges through everyone in the hallway, along with another one of his buddies, because the dude who was talking shit pissed off the whole gang. And I thought I was gonna see a murder, and they charged through everybody, and he got a hold of him and just punched him one time in the nose, dropped him. The dude was out cold in the hallway, and then one of his other buddies managed to kick him while he was down, I think, a couple times. But for the most part, everybody else kind of like separated him and drug the big guy. Like 10 people like somehow got the big guy into the living room. And then this dude in the living room was super mad, turned around and started punching my front door, and then punched like 3 holes in the wall. And then I was sitting there like, what's going on? Like, stop. This is my home. And then anyways, long story short, everybody left, and somehow it ends up being me. Like, I was drunk. I passed out in the living room on the couch. Like, after all of that, I kind of like passed out there on the couch, and I wake up on the other couch is the dude who got punched and got beat up, and he's sitting there. He like wakes up from whatever he was in, and he's like, "Bro, my nose is bleeding."
Well,
So-
see,
He was so confused. And he was like, "Why did somebody punch me, bro?" And I was like, "You're an idiot."
is at our parties, no one ever fought.
Yeah.
That was the one time that ever happened.
We had one almost fight break out, and my rule in the house was no fighting in the house.
Oh, you're talking about Brian.
Yeah.
Dude.
Like, my rule in the house was no fighting in the house. If you're going to fight, take it in the yard. I don't care if you fight. Just don't do it at my damn house.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
Well, luckily those guys came because they were my friends, or they were friends with my friends. So luckily they came back and patched it all up and fixed the door. But
Well, no.
like,
this guy, fucking guy, one of his friends one night. We're just doing a little get together. A couple of my buddies at work, Jordan, Kayla, et cetera, et cetera. And Jordan's like, "Hey, do you mind if I bring a friend?" And I'm like, "Nah, bro, you're good. Bring them. Tell them to have a good time." So whenever it was your first time at my house, I would always go over the rules. Don't disrespect the wife. Don't disrespect the house. Okay, simple.
And easy rules.
Yeah, I mean, don't disrespect the wife, don't disrespect the house, and if the dog wants a pet, give the dog a pet.
Yeah.
I mean,
You couldn't love Cameron.
I mean that was the gist. So not only did he not break rules number 1 and 2 and 3 because he didn't like the dog, shoot her, and I was like, okay, maybe he's not a dog person, whatever. Cool. Then he disrespects my ex-wife. Okay, guy, you're fucking barking up the wrong tree. And then strike 3 was he hit my wall right next to my TV, and I looked at Jordan, and Jordan was like, "Oh shit!" And I was like, "Jordan, you got about 5 minutes to get him out my house." I was like, "I'll just sit in the yard, cool him off, don't care." So Jordan's sitting here trying to coerce this guy out of the house. Like, "Come on, bro, let's just go sit outside for a minute." Dude starts trying to throw hands with Jordan.
Yep.
Now be mindful. I'm a whopping 5'10". Back in the Army, I was about 175 to between 175 and 190. And so I was small comparatively. This dude was like 6 foot. He probably had me by about 50 pounds. I picked his ass up by the scruff of the neck and by the fucking belt, and practically threw his ass out my door. Now, right, I'm one of your old school country boys. I'm living on my farm now. So, but yeah, no, this cat literally sat up. He's like, "Did you throw me?" Yeah. like a bale of hay, son.
Like a bale of hay. And like the funny part was what really got him mad. Like you would think that like him throwing him like a bale of hay would get him mad. No, he wanted to leave, right? And we were like, "Bro, you're too fucked up to leave." And he was like, "Oh, I want to fight now." After that, and I was like, "Whoa, dude!" He was like, "Chase, me and you right now." And I was like, "Whoa!" Like it was just because we didn't want him to go to rallies and go get food. And that was like the main thing that pissed him off. I was like,
well, the thing was, is if you were drunk, right, you couldn't leave the house.
right,
The keys were locked up. Everybody put their keys in a bowl.
right.
So we had air mattresses. We had the couch. It was a pull-out couch too.
hang on a second. Gar, you go ahead. Sorry, I'm gonna step away for a second.
No, you're good. But no, I mean it's simple, easy.
Right.
But no, that cat was just not having it. And I remember I went out there with him. I was halfway drunk at that point, and I walked out there. I was like, "Do your best."
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to win. He swung, hit the ground because I didn't even hit him. I did not hit the kid.
No.
I just kept stepping away from him. He kept following as he was swinging. Like, okay, next, you missed again. And back up. The only time I hit him was whenever he like charged at me and I kicked his ass in the chest. And he folded like a fucking omelet. Like a really well omelet. Like, bro, I don't want to hurt you. Like, stop.
And the thing is, like, remember, me and Chase are neighbors, so it's like you couldn't wake up and go, "Oh fuck, that happened," whatever. No, you woke up and Chase was. We kind of like we didn't. I wouldn't say we knew like. We kind of, it was just a coincidence. We always ended up taking our dogs out at the same time. And I'd be like, hey! Be like, hey! And he would walk over, I would walk over, and he'd be like, he was like, dude, last night was interesting. It's like, yeah. And Brian comes out and he's like, man, I'm sorry, bro. I don't remember any of it. I was like, dude.
That boot print on his chest, he remembered because he was like, my fucking chest hurts.
Yeah.
I wonder why. You got a fucking cowboy boot to the chest.
Yeah. I mean, you would wonder why that happened, bro. I would see, like, I knew how he could get when he got drunk, but there was less times he would get upset or like, you know, an asshole when he was drunk than he would be more of fun too. But I would say there's a little defense to that just because. So he was on like this medicine that was I can't remember.
Wasn't it Zoloft or some shit, like a mood stabilizer?
He was on that too, but there was this like one medicine that made him get really drunk, and so I don't know if that played into factor like at all. I don't know that at all. I never asked him, but there was the reason why I say this because there was this one time where he got so drunk with me and Kayla that he literally we took him to the hospital. And when we took him to the hospital, the doctor was asking him questions because the reason why we took him to the hospital is because he could not like have a conversation. Like when I say a conversation, he woke up after like a 2-hour nap basically, and he was like, "Hava, I don't know, where's that pizza over there? What's that?" You know, he seemed like he was still like belligerently drunk, like violently drunk. And after like 5 hours of him being awake and still acting the same, we took him to the hospital, and he said that he told the doctors that I was the president of the United States and stuff like that. It was gabapentin. That's what it was, gabapentin. So he took gabapentin and drink, and when you take gabapentin and drink, you get way more intoxicated. So that could have been a possibility. I don't know for sure. Like I said, I never knew that. I never asked him, but at the same time, I never knew if I did. When I brung him, I was like, "There's no. I hope he doesn't act a fool." You know what I mean? Because I was the first person I brung to a party for real. Except me and Kayla always came. Except for my sister, she always came. She came. She was ride or die sister right there. She was like, "Party with Chase and Brooke, let's go." She'd sleep on the couch. She had her little section on the couch where she should sleep.
She did too, because I remember Alciati passed out right there, and I was like, get your ass up. That's her spot.
Yep, that's her spot and her spot only.
You can take the chair.
Yeah, she'd come in, play Fortnite. The Cameron would come up on her lap. She'd play Fortnite. She'd pass out after 1 a.m. We would look over at 1 a.m. and my sister's just always passed out on his couch. Like it was crazy. She would somehow always being at our parties. Like she was 10. Like, how many people do you meet that brings their 10-year-old sister is like, dude, this is my homie right here. Well, like I was a young age too. Like,
no incrimination.
I don't encourage underage drinking at all. I see what it does to people that drink underage. But I did drink underage, and I was at a young age too. And so I was like, my sister, she's cool as fuck. I didn't see the age gap then. You know what I mean?
Well, I think me and you were either 19 or 20, wasn't we?
I think I was 19 or no, I was 19, about to be 20. I think you stayed there for what, at least a year or two. How long
No,
did you stay there?
well, it, it
I
was.
mean, we ain't affiliated on Twitch anyways.
Okay.
No, we're affiliate. No, we're affiliate now.
Oh, you are?
Perfect. Oh wait, since we're speaking of that, I'm going to do a ad break. Guys, if you don't want this ad, you should definitely hit that subscribe button. Love you guys.
Definitely
But
subscribe.
so we were about like, yeah.
I was
You,
there for a year,
how old are you now?
25.
25. Okay, so you were a year or two, maybe 2 years older than me. You and Kayla are the same age. I'm 23, about to be 24. Are you about to be 26 this year?
No, I'm 25 this year.
Okay, so you're a year older than me only. So, yeah. So
I just turned 16.
that's very incriminating. That's definitely not Twitch appropriate right there, or YouTube, or anywhere. Maybe like if we lived in like Sweden or some shit.
Germany.
I just
Germany, yeah. Memphis. I mean, I want to ask you. Me and Chase and Donnie have said are some crazy drinking parties. What about you, bro? Where are you at? You're like a goat.
He's not even in here.
I'm here.
Where you at, dude?
I was smoking my tobacco bowl, but I didn't want to smoke it on the live. I mean, it has tobacco in it.
You did it last episode.
Yeah,
as long as everyone knows that is an actual tobacco.
It literally is. It actually is. I smoke tobacco out of a pipe because I'm a fucking piece of shit 90s boy. Now,
Same, bro. Same.
No.
Yeah.
What was the question? I've been drinking wine.
So me
You have
and
a crazy
Donnie,
party story?
yeah,
Crazy
yeah.
party story. I can't talk about Christmas because I already had one last episode with Christmas.
Your favorite is
Well, my favorite is the one we talked about last episode. So I'm gonna
Okay,
just move. I'm just gonna
second
move
from
to the
that.
next one. I'm gonna say, me personally, I didn't throw up, but I was playing beer pong and doing a bunch of fucking like card, like with the card, and you have a beer in the middle, and it's a can, and you put cards underneath the tab until it pops, and whoever does it, whoever it pops on, has to chug it. We were doing that, and then beer pong, and then
That would take forever.
Oh, we had games back to games. This party lasted for hours, bro. This wasn't no just family get together, get drunk. This was random ass friends, random people. I got invited just out of nowhere, like literally a second before the party was like, "Hey, dude, you want to come and fucking drink with us?" I was like, "Fuck it, let's go." So this random ass kid throwing up gang signs starts playing fucking beer pong. And we start going at it, getting fucking beer pong and going back and forth. And then we move on to the card game and we start chugging. This kid fucking just leaves out of nowhere. And I'm like, yo, where'd the gangbanger go? Yo, I thought we were getting it. We were getting it that night, right? And all of a sudden he's laying on the front concrete stairs on his stomach. Legs are inside of the house, but his fucking head's just throwing up all over the front steps. And dude, I just remember sitting there like, damn, dude, you got fucked up. And like everybody was like, nah, bro, calm down. Yo, he's let him get. I was like, what are you talking about? I didn't have when I was down face on my fucking when I was throwing up. I didn't have nobody to be like, oh, it's okay, buddy. Nah, you better get on his ass. Let him know.
Right.
Yeah. Ain't no bitches around here.
Right.
So nothing but a G thing, babe.
For real.
Oh,
bro. I got so many crazy party stories.
Blaze.
You want to say hi to neighbor? Huh?
Come on.
What?
So we're actually on dog. Well, if we're on dogs, I have 4 dogs. Wow, I didn't even think about that. Wow.
Zoe.
I have Thor, Loki, Percy, and Odin. What about you?
Meet Balder.
Meat Boulder?
Balder.
Okay, okay. What about Memphis? What about you?
This is Zoe.
Okay.
My big baby pit bull. Oh, come here,
Cute
Blaze.
dogs.
Come here, Blaze.
I don't know where my dogs are at.
This is my other pit bull. That's an asshole. She is an asshole. And then I got Romeo and Chevelle, but they're both in the cage because Chevelle shit and pissed on the floor earlier, and Romeo has not got his balls cut off yet, and he tries to hump my two girls. And we can't have that because that is his sister and that is his niece.
Hey,
So equal playing field in a dog world.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's that?
But like,
No.
whenever like we go and take Romeo outside to go potty, and he goes to the bathroom, we have this thing called a dog band. It's like it looks like this, and we put it over his and then we strap it around his back so it protects, so like if he marks a place or tries to hump one of the other dogs, it can't happen because the band's right there like a diaper.
That's the definition of a doggy cock block.
That's so true. That's so true.
We have to fix it sometimes because he'll literally rub his dick across the bed. Like he'll take his front paws, go like this across the bed, and like rub it so like the band slides off, so he can mark places. It's
Smart
ridiculous.
dog.
He's a smart dog. See. So I have a dog that he's like half potty trained, half not, if you would say.
Yeah.
He will definitely mark his take a piss anywhere or wherever.
That's typical
Sometimes.
of male dogs, though. If they're not fixed,
Yeah.
they mark because they know that that's their territory. They know that they're safe here, so they're gonna mark
Right.
because that is their spot.
And he will, so like he'll go up to our other dogs and like put his like butt in the diaper into their face and like try to get them to chew on it, right?
Yeah.
Or he'll like rub his body all against the whole couch and try to get his wang out, and we'll walk, say like me and Kate aren't paying attention and we're in another room. We'll walk out and we'll see like a pee spot and we just look at him, and so he was a stray and we found him, so we're pretty sure he was abused. And as soon as we look at him and we see that he pees, he goes, "Urgh," like straight up starts growling. Like you don't even have to say his name. You're just like, you look at the pee spot and you look at him and he just starts growling at you, and you're just like, you kind of let yourself know. You gotta let us know. Thank you.
Stop it. Chevelle.
I want to wrap up this episode because this is I think an hour 20, hour and 30. I had a great time with Chase. I had a great time with Donnie and Memphis. I hope you guys had a great time here. I hope you had fun. I hope you guys enjoyed your time. This is Drunken Idiots. To everyone on the socials, I appreciate you guys on the TikToks, Instagram, etc. I appreciate all the likes and comments. I want to take another shot before we head it out. One more thing, guys. This is the first episode of the second year that we're the first episode of our 2 years on YouTube, on Twitch, etc. So cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Y'all have a great night.